In his time, this judoka was the most flexible, agile and fastest. Throwing him was a very difficult task. He became famous not only for his high achievements in the sport, but also for his unusual style of fighting, as well as for his escapes from holds. On the vastness of the internet you can find hundreds of videos dedicated to his fantastic fights, where it is almost impossible to throw him for a score. Georgii Zantaraia is a world champion, 5 times world championship medalist, 3 times European champion, 20 times Grand Slam and Grand Prix tournament medalist. He is one of the best judokas in the history of Ukraine. Today's video is dedicated to him. And we start our story about Georgii from the World Championship 2009, which was held in Rotterdam. Then Zantaraia fought in the weight category up to 60 kilograms. Georgii wins his tournament net and enters the semifinals. In the semifinals, a judoka from Iran was waiting for him, whom he also defeated. And at the first World Championships of his career, he reached the final. And on the other side of the tournament grid, Japanese Hiroaki Hiroka confidently reached the final. The Japanese were very dangerous and strong in those years, but the representative of Ukraine, who was born in Georgia, Georgii Zantaraia, then was not afraid of neither Japanese nor other judokas. Georgii Zantaraia throws on Hiroaki Hiroka's Ippons and becomes world champion at the first championship in his career, in Rotterdam in 2009. This throw would garner a lot of views, and it would be broadcast in compilations of the best throws to this day. In the same year 2009, in November, the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix was held. Georgii Zantaraia flew to this tournament as a world champion. The Ukrainian won this tournament thanks to a similar hold as in the final of the World Championship in Rotterdam. It was the first gold medal from a Grand Prix tournament in Zantaraia's career. September 2010, World Championships in the homeland of Judo in Tokyo, Japan. One of the strongest, most competitive and toughest world championships. Georgii Zantaraia will have to defend his title. The competition is at an all-time high. Zantaraia showcases some super throws as the tournament progresses. Hengoshi's signature move is also among them, and of course the back foot in the semi-final of the World Championship against Arsene Galstyan. One of the most powerful and spectacular Ippons not only in the career of Georgii Zantaraia, but also in the history of judo in general. Georgii Zantaraia in the final. Rishit Sobirov, a legend of Uzbek and world judo, world champion and multiple prize winner of various tournaments, was waiting for him in the fight for gold. The Uzbek catches Zantaraia on a hold and earns an Ippons. Zantaraia became the second in Tokyo in 2010. 2011, Istanbul, April month. Then the Ukrainian judoka became the continental judo champion for the first time in his career. Georgii is the European champion of 2011. And in August of the same year, Georgii Zantaraia went to the World Championship in Paris, World Championship 2011. Great atmosphere in the stands and a worthy fight of judokas for the Parisian audience. Georgii Zantaraia confidently reaches the quarterfinals of the competition, where he loses to a Korean. And in the consolation bout, Georgii Zantaraia defeated the athlete from Armenia, and already in the bout for bronze he will meet the representative of Korea, who fights to this day Kim Wonjin. Zantaraia demonstrates one of his crowning throws, hip throw, and wins the bronze medal of the World Championship 2011. All now Zantaraia has collected the whole set of medals from the World Championships, gold, silver, and bronze. Then in 2012 the Olympics in London took place, where Zantaraia could not take medals and lost in the first round. This is the end of the Ukrainian's career in the category up to 60 kilograms, and a new weight and a new story awaits him. Weight up to 66 kilograms. And the first major tournament on which Georgii went in the new weight was the Grand Prix in Samsun. Zantaraia shows quite confident fight and wins the first gold from the tournaments of the World Series in the new weight category. Well, in the previous weight, Georgii won as many as 3 medals from the World Championships, and here Zantaraia is at it again. World Championships in Rio de Janeiro in 2013. Excellent form and gorgeous throws from Zantaraia. In the end, the representative of Ukraine wins his tournament net, defeating Nejat Shikolizada from Azerbaijan, and goes to the semi-finals, where he lost to Kazakhstan's Azamet Mukhanov. In the bronze medal bout, Georgii meets Mikhail Pulyaev. Just look at the execution of this throw, a gorgeous throw over the hip with an unusual grip. Georgii Zantaraia won the bronze medal of the World Championship in the new weight class. The next tournament for Georgii is also the World Championship, and already in 2014. In the second round of the tournament, Zantaraia defeated the representative of Egypt with his signature Hain Goshi hold. In the fourth round, Zantaraia got stronger and delighted the audience with a beautiful victory over his opponent. And here it is, the quarterfinal bout against Masashi Abinima. It was extremely difficult to defeat this judoka in that form. Flexible, fast, dangerous, and technical. One of the best judoka in history. I will let you enjoy this fight without comments, because they are unnecessary. In the end, the bout doesn't end the way many people wanted it to. Zantaraia gets Shido in the golden score, which meant at the time an automatic victory for Masashi Abinima. In the consolation bout, Georgii takes revenge on Sobirov and goes on to fight for his second consecutive World Championship bronze. In the fight for the third place, the Ukrainian will face Takaiki from Japan. In the end, Zantaraia defeats him by Shido and becomes the bronze medalist of the 2014 World Championships. And Georgii Zantaraia has a good series of medals at the World Championships. 2015. Georgii Zantaraia goes to the Grand Prix in Zagreb. At this tournament, the representative of Ukraine is a clear favorite for the gold medal. In the semifinals, Georgii defeats the representative of Israel with his signature hold and advances to the final against a judoka from Germany. The powerful throw of Kosoto provided Georgii Zantaraia another gold medal of international tournaments. With just a year to go until the Rio Olympics, Zantaraia is in top physical shape. The Masters in Rabat. The Masters is an important tournament in the judo calendar. The tournament gives a large number of ranking points and usually features many top judokas. Georgii wins his tournament grid and advances to the semifinals, where he is stronger than David Orgin Tmerklik from Mongolia. In the bout for the gold of the Masters tournament, Dmitry Shershin from Belarus was waiting for him. A powerful throw over the hip, a belligerent shriek from Zantaraia, and he had the gold of the Masters tournament, the first Masters tournament gold of his career. Then it was the second Olympics in a row for Georgii. In Rio de Janeiro, Zantaraia also succumbs in his first bout and leaves without a medal. 2017 European Judo Championships in Warsaw, the capital of Poland. Georgii then showed just the most excellent physical form and left no chance to his opponents. As a result, the victory over the judoka from Slovenia in the final, and the second gold for Zantaraia from the European Championship. World Judo Championship in Baku. Georgii Zantaraia reaches the quarterfinals, where he loses to Abe Hifumi. In his interviews, Georgii said that in his career it was more difficult for him to fight against Abe Hifumi than against Joshiro Maruyama. In the consolation bout, Georgii defeated Mikhail Pulyev, but in the fight for bronze he was stronger than Tal Flicker from Israel. And this is already the sixth medal from the World Championships for Georgii Zantaraia, and literally a fantastic result. European Games 2019, which took place in Minsk. An important tournament with two sets of medals, a medal from the Euro Games, as well as a medal from the European Championships. Almost in all fights, the Ukrainian wins by Ippons and goes to the final. And he also won by Ippon and became the European champion and the winner of the Euro Games 2019. This was the last medal in Georgii Zantaraia's career from the European Championships. Here we come to the last medal of Georgii Zantaraia's magnificent career, Grand Slam Paris 2020. Georgii reaches the bronze medal bout, where Bogdan Yadov is waiting for him. This is such a meeting, the past and future of Ukrainian judo in this weight category. Georgii wins and takes the bronze of the Paris Grand Slam. Then there was the third Olympics in a row, where Zantaraia also lost. After that, Georgii officially announced the end of his career. Now the Ukrainian opened his own hall in Kiev, popularizes judo, and gives master classes to young fans of our sport. He has forever inscribed his name in the history of world judo. thanks to his achievements and his unforgettable fighting style.